What's going on, Aquarius? I'm here to drop some knowledge on you from the tarot and as well as the gypsy. Now, I took a little bit of time to meditate on the flow of Aquarians and so forth and so on. And a lot of you are working with some very interesting energies. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through, we're gonna put it into a story format. Okay, we're gonna put it into a story format. Let me grab my other ones just in case. Okay. Now, off top, what I picked up, first one that popped out was the High Priestess. Now, we all know the High Priestess is about using intuition, honing intuition, using what's already inside of you. So what I am really picking up, not just from the High Priestess, but by looking at this deck also, is that the actual dark side of the moon is on her feet. So what I am picking up from that is the need to tap into the darker aspects of your psyche to understand that there can be quite a bit that sits on the dark side of the moon or the dark psyche of people or yourself. Not on the aspect of something horrible or vile, but now is a time, Aquarians, to use that High Priestess intuitive energy to dig deeply, not only within yourself, but to those that are around you. See, the moon is also popping up, and that's pretty much, as beautiful as the moon is, the moon is great at illusions, lunar elegance, lunar beauty, but there's always something else to it in the shadows. What I'm going to want what I'm going to need a lot of you Aquarians to do this month is light that torch of light as you work with the lunar currents. So what we're working with so far is using that intuition, which will be the light to guide you. Because there's going to be a lot coming for you. And due to us having the full moon in Aquarius, a lot is going to come to light within people, whether you're a sun, moon, or rising, or if it's your sun sign, so forth and so on. But the whole message to this Aquarius is High Priestess intuitive energy to see through the elusive nature of what might be coming your way. And from that, when you use that light of intuition to guide yourself through the lunar currents, you're actually going to enter into the death. Now, it's not going to be a death that, is too horrible, because I really picked up on, I don't know if you can see him, but the kid giving flowers to death. A lot of people think death is bad, or the death card is, oh my God. When in reality, the death card is just, it's this transition. You got to remove these things. And that's what's going to come to rise, especially for a lot during this full moon, the things that need to be purged, stripped, so forth and so on, so the next phase could come into your life. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the oracle cards. I'm going to pull 3 for you, and then I'm going to tap into the Gypsy Witch for you. Okay? Spirits, gods, goddesses, angels above, all Father, grant unto me strength. Spirits, gods, goddesses, angels above, all Father, grant unto me strength to deliver a clear and concise message. Many of you will be seeking wisdom and guidance this month, or already are. So if you are, just know that you're going to see a lot come to pass around the full moon. All right? Spirits, gods, goddesses, angels, all Father, grant unto me strength. Clear and concise message for my guardians. All right. What we got? Bottom of the deck we're working with, resting tree. Top of the deck, the Hawk Prince. Now, it's interesting that these pop up, and one more, the Web Weaver. Okay, reversed. Interesting. Okay, the resting tree is pretty much going to come after death. Okay, if anyone works with or has worked with the death energy that comes forth after the High Priestess, the Moon card, so forth and so on, you'll know that after any cycle of completion, when the death energy pops up, you got to take a little bit of time to introspect what went on, to take time to really say what happened, to rest, to rejuvenate, because the death card can bring a pretty funky energy sometimes. Not like bad, but just the energy that removes all that stuff. So after the death energy or the death card, it's kind of good to take a little bit of time for the resting tree, which is patience and stillness. Pretty much, as we all know, things go in cycles. So you tapped into that High Priestess energy. You use that High Priestess energy to see through the shadows of what the moon doesn't illuminate, and you used that torch of intuition to carry you there, and you realize that from there some things just really don't serve you well anymore. Some people, some experiences, some habits, and after that stuff just fades out of your life because of the death card, you're really just going to have that time for patience and stillness to really just realign yourself, to the energies of earth, to the energies of the element of water. I'm picking up for quite a few of you that love water. I'm going to need you to spend a lot more time by it, or taking baths, showers, so forth and so on. Hydrate, keep your body filled with life fluids, water, the best water you can get your hands on, but water in general. It's just good to keep the system hydrated. And the reason I picked that up is because a few of you need to fill those physical cups up again. A few of you need to rehydrate spiritually and physically. And also for those that enjoy going out for walks in the woods, so forth and so on, that sit by the creek in their favorite tree, then I'm going to need you to do that, because that is going to actually help you understand and heal from the death card energy that came your way. Now, the reason I say healing is because healing comes in handy, and healing isn't always from trauma. Healing isn't always from a broken heart. Healing can be everything from understanding why a certain memory or vibrational energy is in your life and what you have to do to purge it, on down the line to pretty much just reading a book for 30 minutes a day to gear towards strengthening and healing your mind. Okay? Next up, we got the Hawk Prince, which is about spirit communication and paying attention. Now, by looking at the Web Weaver, I can tell that a few are kind of going through it still from the death energy and the moon energy. So when I go onto the Web Weaver, don't let it beat you up too bad, okay? I'm going to see if some love is coming your way. Don't worry. We're going to go into the Gypsy for love, Aquarians, because I think a lot of y'all getting some love today. But with the Hawk Prince, it's about spirit communication and paying attention. What I'm picking up for you is that just because you've gone through that death energy and you've gone through that resting tree, that doesn't mean that you still don't have to call on your guides, your ancestors, spirits, gods, goddesses, so forth and so on, because they're the ones that's going to give you the deepest insight that you need in order to achieve the next step, so it doesn't end up in reverse as it is now, which is the Web Weaver, which is synchronicity, divine intelligence, and cause and effect. Now, I'm not going to lean towards cause and effect, but I am going to lean towards synchronicities and divine intelligence. For a few of you Aquarians this month, it's going to be a slightly bumpy ride. Not all, but a few of it's going to be slightly a bumpy ride. But also for those that are picking up on a lot of 11s in your life, because I'm seeing the number 11, look into that 1111 or 11 or 11 11 11, just 11. Look into the actual numerological breakdown of that, because that's a very potent number, and I do sense that a lot of you are going to get your spiritual ump from the Hawk Prince. But also a lot are going to walk into the Web Weaver in reverse, which is lack of synchronicity and lack of divine intelligence. Now, that happens to everybody. Everybody goes through it. Everybody steps out of alignment, and no matter who or what you work with, even me. Sometimes I don't want to hear what my gods or goddesses have to say, because when they tell me what it is that I need to hear, usually it's about me stepping out of alignment because of my mundane faculties and my lack of understanding. Don't be like me, Aquarians. Okay? It sucks, but when you get those intuitive umps or your deities or whoever it is that you connect with, I just say deities, ancestors, gods, goddesses, because that's my flow. So if that's not your thing, it's cool. But for those that, I'm pretty sure everybody has a spiritual connection over here, everybody. But whatever you work with, listen to them, even if it's just your higher self, because the last thing we want to do is have you in a reversed web weaver state, which is actually lack of synchronicity. So synchronicities that are actually there to point you in the right direction to a more powerful, fruitful, abundant life aren't aligning with you, because you know you're still going through that death energy. And I sense that maybe a few of you might not take time for the resting tree. You want to keep it going, and I understand that, but you have to understand that even we need some time to heal and get our understanding of those things, hence introspection, hence the resting tree. Okay, so for those that are still struggling after the death card and refuse to go into the resting tree for the introspection, it happens. I've been there too. Just want to keep going, keep going, keep going. I would suggest highly that you do trust the winged, the hawk prince, sorry, because those are your winged wise ones, your angels, your ancestors, your higher self, the universe, whatever it is that you choose to go with. So be on the lookout for that for those that don't engage in the resting tree energy or the hawk prince, because there's a chance that you might, you know, not land those synchronicities where you would like them to be. All right, so let's see what messages we have from Oracles of Shadow and Light. Now, I wasn't going to go to this deck today, Aquarians, but a little voice in my head said go to the deck. So we're going to see. Spirits, gods, goddesses, angels, all Father, grant unto me strength for the wisdom that we have to deal with the Aquarians. Let me know something about love. Love, love, love. For my Aquarians are looking for love. Spirits, gods, goddesses, angels, all Father. I need your assistance. With love. Thank you. Help me interpret this card. Thank you. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and pass it on. Again, I state this does connect with your sun, moon, and rising. And I guess you could say Cancer and Venus too. Bottom of the deck, we're here. Top of the deck, I am Kali. So we're going to go to I am Kali first. And personally, that's pretty one of the most awesome cards I have ever seen in my life. I just love the artwork of this deck. So I am Kali, from death comes rebirth. Now let's hop back to the tarot and connect these suckers, shall we? You know, the death card, the death energy, the change energy is on you. So we're going to connect the I am Kali to the actual tarot and the message of that. So what we're going to do is put a little High Priestess to the left. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy that you're first going to jump into. Then the moon. Then the resting tree. No, sorry. Then death. Then Kali. Then the resting tree. It's going back to that. Interesting, huh, Aquarius? The High Priestess energy. Again, all about intuition, using your intuition. The moon. All about carrying that torch and seeing through that those things that you need to see through. I think the ones that resonate know exactly what I'm talking about. And then the death, and it leads right into Kali. From death comes rebirth. So let's go on that for a second. There's going to be a lot of death energy flowing, and I don't mean death energy like it's going to kill you. Again, I say that, you know, it's more in the aspect of the death energy to help those things in your life get removed, because you have to. And from that, after you go through that whole process, we're going to have the out trick-or-treating. Excuse me. So after all that, it's going to be a very vibrant time for quite a few of you. And I'm sensing that a lot of you are going to meet someone or run into somebody, I just picked this up, around October. Might be at a party, might be at the mall. If you're a single father or a single mother, it might be when you're out and about trick-or-treating with your kids or preparing for the whole holiday season. So be on the lookout. Magical space clearing time. Okay, yeah, I know where this is going. This is also connecting to love. For those that are looking for love by using spell, ritual, so forth and so on, like versus like attracts like, whatever method you use to bring that energy into your life. Well, you have to remove stuff so good stuff can come in. It's that whole classic almost end of the summer clean out. So, as they say, we got cuffing season going on. And a lot of looking to get cuffed, but you can't get cuffed up unless you good to go. How can you cuff someone if your cuffs got another arm in them? So the two little witches are telling you that it's time to clear out your magical space, and I'm not talking like a temple. No, your magical space is as much internal as it is external. So for those that are trying to manifest that love, it's right there. All you got to do is just clean out that little bit of space, make room. Make room. So when that person comes, you want to make sure they got a nice little comfortable chair. You feel me? So love is in the horizon, but what I'm sensing for a lot of Aquarians this month is about, the High Priestess, the Moon, the Death card, the I Am Kali, the Resting Tree. This is death and rebirth, death and rebirth, death and transition, death and transition, death and transition, removing, increasing, removing. It's just like removing crap that doesn't serve you, And in order to attract what it is that you want into your life, you have to remove what no longer serves you. It's kind of like you can't put on a new pair of shoes until the old shoes get taken off. Spirits, guys, goddesses, what do we have for love? It will come. There are some ghost people in your life right now talking in your ears. Be wary of that, because these are faceless ghosts. Faceless, what I'm picking up, is someone with no character, no substance, no integrity. There's a couple people in your life right now, for those that resonate with this, that are not out for your betterment. They want you happy as long as it's what they want you happy with. It's kind of like the people that support you as long as you do it the way they want you to. Like the mirror or the shadow image of the person before you, and that's really not how an individual is. So for those that are going through the whole death and rebirth, those faceless ghosts are haunting you. Do not allow them to indoctrinate you with their haunted energy, because it's not good for you. Keep them at bay, because they're playing a major role in you not being able to embrace this High Priestess, Death, Moon, I Am Kali, Resting Tree energy. It all goes hand in hand. This is like a major, again, I say, High Priestess, Moon, Death, Kali. High Priestess, Moon, Death, Kali. See where we're going with that? They don't want you to engage in the High Priest. They don't want you to engage in your abilities to see through it. They don't want you to use your fiery intuition to see through the little shadowy images that they veil within lunar elegance and beauty supreme. They don't want you to be the I Am Kali or the Death card to say, wow, you were really bringing me the hell down. They don't want you to go into the resting tree, because when you take time to introspect on things, that's when you see what most don't want you to see. Kind of like being in a real bad relationship, and then when you finally break free, you realize that everything that person was doing was toxic as hell, but at the time you didn't pay it no mind because you thought that's how it was, because that ghost said, I'll never abandon you, I'll never forsake you, but you wrong if you do it like this. No, you don't gotta do that. Well, that's bull crap, and you know it. High Priestess, Moon, Death, Kali, Resting Tree. Bye-bye, faceless ghosts. I'll do it one more time for you. High Priestess. That's intuition. Using that intuition. Moon. Seeing through it. Using that fiery intuition. Enter into the death streak. The death card. And then into I Am Kali. And then into the resting tree. That's power within itself. That's what you need, Aquarians, to get you over that hump. So for these faceless ghosts that are trying to turn you into the haunted girl, and also this can be applied to guys too. So, you know, it doesn't really have anything to do with the feminine or masculine. It's just the card. So if you feel like this resonates with you, man or woman, then please, by all means, take it. You don't have to receive the crap that they are trying to spew to you. You don't have to accept it. If they bring you down, or if they want to see you not on your A game, I don't care who they are. They're not to be in your life. And you keeping them in your life. I'm not saying be mean and say, walk off a cliff. What I am saying is you need to set up the boundaries to those people. Because even if they mean well, you know, not everyone's going to operate how people before us operated. That's just kind of like literally dumb. All right? Everyone's different. So when somebody tries to maybe change you or get you to operate in a way that they think you should be, then what I'm going to need you to do is don't say F you, but you know, I'm gonna need you to mess around and say, nah, you the faceless ghost, and I ain't about to become the haunted girl. You know? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump into the practical love and life reading now, Aquarians. And we're gonna go in a clockwise motion because this is what's coming towards you and not what's leaving you. Alright? Spirits, gods, goddesses, angels, what do we have for the sign of Aquarius, practical love and life? Spirits, gods, goddesses, angels. Ooh, wow, there goes one. All right, first off, we're working with, okay, a few of y'all need to take care of your health. I'm picking that up. I'm not saying that y'all got cancer or nothing like that, but this is all about rugged health and beauty. Now, you know that beauty really only goes skin deep. And in the long run, if you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to be able to hold on to that beauty. And what I'm picking up, it is a man. It is an Aquarian man that is kind of like rugged beauty, but you need to take care of yourself, because that I'm okay and good to go is only going to last so long. For the Aquarian man or woman that resonates with this, take care of yourself because you want love. I'm sensing love is coming your way, but you need to take care of yourself, okay? Spirits, gods, goddesses, angels, all Father, what do we have for the collective sign of Aquarian for practical love, life, and practical life? Okay, what's this? Okay, now what I'm picking up automatically is, I have to reread that, sorry. There's going to be some loss. Nothing too horrible, but it does denote loss. Now, mind you, loss doesn't always have to be physical, so forth and so on, but you will recover from this. I'm sensing for a few of you, it's connecting to love, and maybe someone that says they love you does love you, but isn't meant to be in your life for long periods of time, if that makes sense. Spirits, gods, goddesses, angels, Lord, give me a little clarification on this. Okay, I said clarification. Next up, we got... Okay. All right, cool. I got you. The fox heralds a warning for you, and I heard that from the spirit. Not the fox spirit, but the spirit. Someone's been hurt real bad. I'm sensing a lot of distrust for quite a few right now. I'm sensing a lot of distrust. But you have to understand that the distrust comes from the fox of the past. Even though I said we're going towards you. The person that's coming towards you, Aquarian woman, isn't this grimy individual. They might be a little sly, they might be a little foxy, but they're really not out to hurt you. And what I'm picking up due to this coming after the 29 of denoting loss. A lot of y'all are kind of worried that it's going to come again. When that loss comes, that's it. Okay, that's just one loss. That loss was meant to be a loss. And I'm sensing again love. But when this new love comes along, it's going to kind of come forth in the shape of a fox. Not an actual fox, but a sly devil, so forth and so on. But when you really sit down and get to know a fox, how playful is that fox? How loving is that fox? I mean, I don't know if y'all seen it, but they jump on trampolines. They're loving foxes, okay? So when that fox walks into your life, I know it's hard to open back up after you've had that loss of love, so forth and so on. But this fox may come off as a sly little devil, but it's okay to trust. All right? Build, of course, with trust. Spirits, gods, goddesses, what do we have? Give me a little clarification for the fox. Spirits, gods, goddesses, angels. Give me a little clarification for the fox. 10th card. Thank you, Spirit. It's interesting that after we had a little conversation about the fox, the number 23 pops up, which is the ring. Now, all right, this is what I'm getting from it. Queen. Yeah, because that's what I'm picking up. This sly devil is not going to be somebody that you wed. It's going to be a person that you connect deeply with, but it's not going to be somebody that you wed. The person that you wed is coming after that person. 11. Yeah. Because after you go through that relationship or that bond with the sly little devil, you know, the little fox, it's not going to be nothing bad. It's going to be a fun ride. It's going to be a fun ride. You're going to walk into somebody with substance. But the broken glass foretells ill luck for long years, but it's not near you. So what I am picking up is that sly devil might have been good to you, but that sly devil wasn't a long-termer. You know, and you kind of got out in the right time. One more. Give me a little outcome for this one, Spirit. Because you got me jumping all over the place. All right. The outcome. Oh, well, damn. Damn. A lot of y'all about to go on a voyage, a journey, a vacation to see somebody. Woo. It's your ships. They're coming in. They're coming in. And they're symbolic of riches, manifestation, whatever you want to go by. They are. Your outcome is great, Aquarians. Your outcomes are great. I mean, literally, riches, wealth, inheritance. It also foretells a voyage. So if you have someone in mind that you want to see, now might be the time to get it out there. All right. That's all I have for you, Aquarius. Sorry about the beep. Please like, share, and subscribe. This does connect the sun, moon, or rising. And I hope this reading resonated with you in some way, shape, manner, or form. I know it would not resonate with anyone, but I am grateful for you sticking around with me. Again, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for your time, Aquarius. I'll see you soon.